I have this conversation quite often with people. They ask me about why do I like building. Obviously you get to leave things behind that you can go and look at afterwards. But what I like are the people that are in the business.
Kelowna has grown by 50,000 population. That's just the city, not the whole area. 50,000 since the Tommies 25 years ago. And largely because of people that are developers and builders and had a vision.
The home builders became the lifeline in Kelowna in the building industry.
It was always about what you could do for the client. How can we solve their problem? We'd find a way to get it done for people.
You have to take a lot of pride in the fact that you're creating, either new communities or new homes. Those are going to be people's homes for 50, 60, 70 years to come or longer.
One thing about Kelowna is there's a great group of people who have made things fun. Because we're in a tough industry. It's not easy to be in our industry, and there's lots of times that you wonder why you're doing it.
To get something out of the ground, it takes a lot of people, it takes a lot of effort, and it's tough.
I think that technology has totally driven how this industry is shaping itself and where it's going to go in the future.
We are going to be the best mid-sized city in North America, and that's our vision. And I feel that we are getting there. I feel it, I see it.
I see Kelowna growing, and it's not wishful thinking. Okanagan Valley, with its climate, with its landscape, is the place to be.
The home builders got started in Kelowna between 64 and 65, and to best of my knowledge, we were the first home builder association in British Columbia. Personally, I learned a lot for my business just by belonging to the home builders, and it helped me tremendously going through business.
This particular nest of builders in the Okanagan is extremely talented in my opinion, and I'm very proud to be recognized as one of those builders who can deliver a good product at a good time.
Regardless if we're competitors or not, we still treat each other like equals and respect each other for what we do and enjoy working with each other, and have established some of the best friendships of our lives.
I think actually becoming a member of the CHBA 12 years ago and getting on the board about 8 years ago was probably one of the best things I've ever done. We celebrate our successes together and we work through our trouble times together.
The building business is a great business. We'll be 3 days away from the end of a build, and we've got a deadline, and you've got people that are in there, they're pulling things together, they cooperate with each other, and it's amazing how far you can bring a home in those last 3 days.
It's great to have some good, honest competition. It makes everybody better.
Weather's been pretty cold in Kelowna, and when I sit and look out my window and watch my framers freezing their butts off, it's people like that that make us all look good in the industry.
I have not seen any municipality having such a great relationship with stakeholders such as CHBA. Our relationship is second to none. So that has helped to produce better product for our community.
Whether it's through CHBA or UDI, we always push to try and find ways to have rules that get to where you want, but have some flexibility in getting there. We sort of call them performance-based approaches.
The city of Kelowna was very, very nice working with it. They're very professional people down there. When we presented the plan, it was presented to council. This was make or break. All the money I had invested would have been gone, and I would have a piece of hunting area over there. They voted 4-4. But Walter Gray had the casting vote, and we voted yes.
The public they're really quick to criticize, but they fail to realize that people don't come up with just idle plans for housing or new developments or subdivisions or whatever, because they're putting real money on the line. And there could be one or two up and down cycles in the economy between there and fruition.
Since I'm with the City of Kelowna, we built a great and strong partnership with the industry, in particular with CHBA as well as UDI.
The home builders was the connection between City Hall and the industry. We had a very, very good relationship with City Hall. If there's a problem, we would walk in and we'd get it changed.
Lambert Smaltz is a guy that I've always really respected. I remember he called me one day and asked me about a framing detail, so I felt like I'd finally arrived.
He's one of these guys who are very creative in terms of how they get what they want, and at the end of the day, maybe what should be anyway.
I only half joke that he was the reason why we put a security system in City Hall. He used to come up the back stairs and just go right into the back offices and start pounding on the tables.
And I was very afraid to go in there.
I'll bet.
What is this? I don't even know what this is. There's probably a name for it, but it's kind of neat because it reminds me that, you know, you build something properly once and it can last and do its job for a very long time.
Peter tells me that it is a molding plane.
It is before electric motors were invented.
This used to be the cordless drills.
Pretty much everything that we do in the construction industry nowadays is driven by technology. In the old days, we used handsaws. That's my own personal handsaw on the table there. I still use it from time to time just because it's fun, but you would never use that on a job site now. It's way too unproductive. The change in tool technology is just incredible. It's really exciting, and it makes an older guy like me not want to retire because there's new stuff coming on all the time, and it just is so exciting.
I'm excited for the building industry in the Okanagan. I just think the Okanagan is a great place to live. People will always want to come here. As the Okanagan grows to be a destination for many people, I think our industry is going to be so strong here. And there's so many collaborators and innovators in this industry here.
I think development is certainly growing, and I think it's growing in a good way. It's great topography here in the valley, and I think it makes for a great opportunity to create a beautiful city.
One of the challenges that we are facing here in Kelowna is we don't have any flat land, obviously, and we build in the hills. And I should say I'm very proud of our builders that they so fantastically adapted the design of the houses into the landscape of the hillside that it just fits. When you look at those pictures behind you, it shows Kelowna about quarter century then and how the Kelowna looks today. It's just like day and night, I would say.
We're at what, 800 houses?
800 houses up here, yeah. You know, and I still walk through some of the communities and think, geez, I remember walking this trail when it was just a trail, not even, you couldn't even drive a truck in there, just walking through there looking and going, man, I don't know how we're going to get a lot in there. I don't know how we're going to develop this ridge.
And this is 25 years for the Tommies. Wilden really could be there for the 50th.
Going to the Tommie Awards and seeing those homes up that are being built throughout our region, it's a pretty proud moment when you see how unique and the designs and the features that we get to work with.
I mean, those are just big industry nights and fun nights to celebrate and, just give her for a while. But of course, I always went home early, right? You remember that?
Every Tommie night's a great night. It's a big party, it's a good celebration, it's great for the industry to get together. It's one of the rare times that everybody does get together and just has a lot of fun.
The Tommie Awards are a function where you can get together with your peers and really celebrate the year's worth of work leading up to that day.
The Tommie should be taken very seriously because that really winds up being the marketing tool, not just developer by developer, but the marketing tool for our city. It says annually to the world, this is the best of the best. This is what we did last year.
Sherry, you'd like to see my favorite tool. So
I was never mean, never ever. Kevin Hitchcock.
I think it was our president at the time. He was burning donuts down on one of the fairways.
Wasn't that me?
Flipped the cart over in the lake.
Okay, I guess it's out there now.
I don't think we're invited back.
Well, Sherry, I'm glad that she is part of CHBA and she's running CHBA. She is so innovative. And actually, matter of fact, one of the strong relationships that we have with CHBA because of Sherry.
You've led the way in joining a lot of us together, so raise my hand for Sherry.
I think you've done an absolutely fantastic job with running the Home Builders Association over the last 5 years.
It's a great group of people and good people running packs, and it's good to be a part of that.